It's now 9 after the hour. This morning, an incredible story of reunion. 15 years ago, the lives of a Vietnamese boy and his family were saved by a U.S. Navy ship after spending a week on a wooden boat adrift for a week in the South China Sea. Well, since that time, Lon DeLotte, who now lives in California, has been trying to find the men who saved his life. And now, with the help of the internet, what else? He has. Just moments ago, Lon DeLotte and retired Captain Dan Peterson, who was commander of the USS Ranger during that rescue in 1981, were reunited for the first time. And they join us this morning from Los Angeles. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Nancy.
So, from either one of you, what was this reunion like?
Well, this is the most exciting moment for me because this is something I did not expect, and this is excellent. I just don't know how to say it. Yes.
Why did you try to find Dan Peterson, Lon?
Well, one of the main reasons is because I just want to find out who saved my life and all the people in my family. And second is to thank him personally and to save my family and the rest of the 138 people on that boat.
Captain Peterson, take me back to that day when you realized this boat was adrift in the sea.
It was in the South China Sea. I think we were probably 10, 12 hours north of Singapore going to the Philippines, and a very hot day, absolutely no wind. The sea was flat, and we were operating airplanes after coming through the Malaccan Straits at Singapore, and two of my airplanes reported into the control center that they had spotted a boat full of people adrift. So we altered course and went down there and found this wooden craft dead in the water, literally full of 134 some people.
Were you taken aback at all when you realized that Lon was trying to make contact with you?
Oh yes, the Navy Department called me about 2 months ago, I think it was.
Yes, sir.
Maybe a little more than 2 months, and said, would you mind meeting this family? And I said, absolutely not. I think many of the crew of Ranger, which was about 5,600 sailors. These are the kinds of things that the Navy's mission enjoys doing. You save people on the high seas, and these people needed help, and you always wonder what happens to them. And 15 years later, finally, at least as a representative of that crew of Ranger, I found out and made contact with land. We've had many conversations, and this morning we finally met. A remarkable story and remarkable people. Thank you.
Well, it's interesting because this is certainly a remarkable story, having been rescued in 1981, and now, Lon, you've been educated, you're an American citizen. It must give you a very different perspective on the immigration debate that's taking place today. What are your thoughts?
Well, as far as immigration, I think that a lot of immigrants have came to this country are to gain a better education and to work hard. You know, so you know, I can't say for a lot of people, but for my family, we came here with a purpose, as to educate ourselves and to be prosper in in America.
Captain Peterson, your thoughts?
Well, they have done just that. I think if you could hear the individual stories of each of the children, the dedication of the mother and father, the mother came out of the country with the children, and the father, it took him another, what, 3 years to get his own personal freedom out of there, and he stayed to ensure that the family got out. And then the story of each of the individual children is just remarkable, what they've done within the American system since then. Every one of them are college graduates now, and Land's going to be an officer in the Navy or in the Army, excuse me. I got it.
Well, thank you both so much for sharing your story with us, and enjoy this new friendship.
We're going to have a party Saturday.
Terrific.
Yes.
Well, enjoy. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you very much.
Charlie?
All right, thanks, Nance. Terrific story.